As salespeople, do we get new clients? Yes, we prospect. So how do we prospect? Can anyone tell me? A name list. Yes, that's a name list. In what way do you mean? How is that useful for prospecting? So you have a name list and you categorise the name list. Does anyone else do this? Anybody else prospect? How do you do it?
Yellow pages.
Yeah, great tool. Yellow pages. What else? Advertisement, yes. What kind of advertisement?
Example, like I'm selling parts. So one day there's one company, assembles parts. Okay, we are this company. We are doing let's say motorcycle.
Yeah.
I for the salesman, so I know that the company is doing the part.
Appointment section.
You mean the company advertises for job in the job vacancy, so you
Yeah.
know they're doing business, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what do you do then?
Yeah, I have the contact number.
Yeah.
Yeah, we will call for.
Okay. In your sales jobs right now, are you cold calling or not? So some of you are and some of you aren't. So we've got a varied audience. I will cover cold calling anyway because it's important. But basically, when you are generating any business, you have to generate interest. Would you agree? So we go through yellow pages. If you're doing corporate selling, you're doing business to business, right? Not to individuals, okay? Or you get name lists. What else can you do? Once you've got your name list, once you've got your contacts, once you're going to call somebody, what type of phone call do we make?
Call and find the purchaser.
Find the right person.
Yeah, find the right person.
Yeah, corporate, that's business to business selling. We're also covering individual to individual selling. Okay, so basically what you're saying is you ring the company, find out who the person is, and then you make a call. Yes?
Yes.
Okay, I would like a volunteer to come up with me now to make a cold call to me. So the first volunteer will be Crystal. Give Crystal a round of applause, please. Hello? Morning.
May I know who's on the line?
May I know who's on the line? Right, now you need to write notes on this. This is very important. I'm going to give you fantastic tips now for phone calling. And that was not the way to do it. No disrespect, Crystal. Okay? The first thing you've got to do on the phone is identify yourself. You must identify yourself immediately on the phone call. Because if you say to me, who's not on the line, what are you talking about? You're calling me.
Yes.
You should bloody know who's on the bloody line. Yes or no?
Yeah.
This happens in very irritating.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, my name is Crystal.
Oh, that's a nice name.
I'm calling from CWS. How are you today?
Outstanding! How are you?
Fine.
Oh dear. Next mistake. Crystal, have you not learned anything about yesterday, darling?
Yeah, I know.
I know it's difficult. Stand up. Stand up. Show me your move. Show me your move!
Yes!
Show me your move!
Yes! Ring, ring.
Hello!
Hello, good morning.
Morning.
My name is Crystal. I'm calling from CWS.
Hello, okay.
How are you today?
Fantastic, how are you?
Outstanding.
Oh.
The purpose of my calling is...
Okay, wait. So, when she said outstanding, did she mean it?
No.
Now we're going to cover language very shortly. When you speak a word, you've got to mean the word. That's what we covered all yesterday. So now we're covering the practicalities today. Okay? Outstanding, there's nothing wrong with it. Guess what? In Penang, on the telephone, okay, when people are telemarketing in Penang right now, nobody is using the word outstanding or fantastic.
Yes.
Nobody. So you've got to be different from everybody else. That's why this course is the best course in the world for this right now, because it's different. When you say, well, actually, I feel really fantastic today, the people on the other end of the phone go, wow, I've not heard that before for a long time. So you automatically gain their interest more. Remember, if it's different, it's interesting, you'll get their attention. If it's the same as everybody else, they will hang up the phone. Has anybody ever hung up the phone on you before?
Yes.
Right. So don't tell me you don't know what that feels like. That's because your phone call is crap. It's because your phone call is shit. Okay? You've got to take and raise your standards from the start.
Ring, ring.
Hello!
Hello. Morning.
Morning.
My name is Crystal. I'm calling from CWS.
Hi, Crystal.
Hi. How are you today?
Not bad.
Not bad.
How are you?
Feeling very great today.
Well,
Okay, then.
carry on. What you would normally do, yeah?
Good morning, Mr. Marco.
Morning.
I say to you, good morning, Mr.
How you know my name?
Got it from the receptionist.
I got it from the receptionist. I'll have to scold her later.
Okay, the purpose of my calling is just to...
Careful, by the way, on this. Sorry to interrupt you. Careful. You've not even come to that yet. On the name issue. Right. First of all, when you do any phone call to anybody, in your research, you have to make sure you get the pronunciation of the name correctly. I do a tremendous amount of telemarketing in Malaysia right now. At one time, I had 500 telemarketers working for me. I know what I'm talking about. Get your team, or you, ring up the secretary to the CEO or the decision maker and find out the correct pronunciation of the name. If you don't mind me asking, how does the person like to be called and like to be addressed? I don't want to upset them, because I'm very funny about my name. And they will tell you. Trust me, every time I ask that nicely, everybody tells me. And they actually laugh. Oh, no one's ever asked that me before, actually. Well, actually pronounce it this way, and they take pleasure giving you the information, because you've asked and taken time, and you care about it. Are you listening to me?
Yes.
Is this important?
Yes.
Are you learning anything today?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Ring, ring.
Hello.
Hello. Morning.
Morning.
Is Mr. Marco on the line?
This is, yes.
Hi, my name is Crystal. I'm calling from CWS. How are you today?
Not bad. How are you?
I'm feeling fantastic.
That's interesting. Why is that? No, I'm serious. Your customer's going to ask you why you're feeling fantastic. Because they're jealous. Why are you feeling so fantastic?
Because I got you on the line.
Good answer. So on the phone, you've got to think on your feet. Have you heard of that expression? Think on your feet. Be prepared for the unexpected. Be sharp. Now, how can you be able to think on your feet effectively on the phone?
Do more calls.
Yes, do more calls, but you've missed the point.
Stand up. Do it standing.
Stand up. Whenever you make a phone call, guys, to do it properly, use your physiology, stand up. Walk around and make the phone call. Have you ever noticed that when everyone receives a mobile phone call, right, and listen carefully, they always stand up and walk around?
Yes.
Have you not ever seen that? Very rarely will the person just sit there like that. They only sit there like that when they're with someone they really know really, really well. And even if my wife is sitting next to me and my mobile phone goes, I get up like this, straight away, automatically. Everybody does it. You watch when you leave this room next week, what people do when they answer the phone. They always stand up. And the reason they stand up is because they can get what they're trying to say better because they're using the whole body. But they're doing it subconsciously. They don't know they're doing it. And what they do, they don't just stand in one position. What do people do when they're on the phone? Well, yeah, as I was saying, I don't really agree with that. But what I mean is, I want to say this to you, really, it's what I'm saying, right? They move around.
Yeah.
They always move around. So why sit down in an office? You are cutting off 50% of your effectiveness on the phone if you do that. So please write this down. Stand up when you make a phone call.
Ring, ring.
Hello.
Hello. Morning.
Morning.
Is Mr. Marco on the line?
Yes.
Hi, my name is Crystal. I'm calling from CWS. How are you today?
Fantastic. How are you?
Feeling very great.
Very great. Is that all?
Feeling outstanding.
Very great is not a great word. Okay, do things differently to other people. Think of different words. We're going to do that very quickly in a minute. Feeling very great is not the same, is it? Right? And when you say, Crystal, say, I'm feeling really great today. You see the difference? Again, Crystal.
Ring, ring.
Hello.
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 Morning.
Morning.
Is Mr. Marco on the line?
Yes, speaking.
Hi, my name is Crystal. I'm calling from CWS.
Stand up now. Stand up. Keep the phone call going. Walk around.
How are you today?
Fantastic. How are you?
Feeling great too. Feeling fantastic.
So what can I do for you?
Actually, the purpose of my calling is just to introduce about my company services to you.
Okay.
Have you heard before CWS?
Is it an insurance company?
No, actually we're dealing with hygiene services.
Hygiene services.
Yes.
I'm very clean.
No, we provide services for like floor mats. We actually have 3 segments. We have washroom hygiene, we have floor mats, and pure air division.
Okay.
Okay. So is it possible for me to come? Can I make an appointment to see you next week?
I'm extremely busy next week.
How about
I
today?
want to give you realities, guys. These are the realities.
How about,
Excuse me?
How about the week after next?
No, also busy. Vacation land.
Mr. Marco, let's fix it after you come back from vacation on 21st.
I'm still busy after that. Okay, right. Take a seat, Crystal. Is that how you normally do a phone call?
Yeah.
Okay. You're missing out on loads of sales. You know that, right? Can you see that, everybody?
Yes.
Okay, so what's you doing wrong here?
Sell the benefits first.
There is no benefit in me having an appointment with Crystal.
Yeah.
Correct? Right. On the phone, you cannot sell the product. You cannot sell the product. You can't show me a floor mat. You can't. The floor mat doesn't come with a bloody phone for a demonstration, does it? Let me just send it. Okay. There's a floor mat. Okay. The objective of the phone call is to make an appointment. That's it. That is the sole objective of the call, is to make an appointment. Period. It is not to sell a product. So now you know that, Crystal, because you weren't clear on that before. Now you know that. How can Crystal make the appointment with me? Can anyone advise her some tips?
Stir up your interest first. To stir up your interest.
Yes, you can stir up my interest by going into a long pitch on the phone, but that's not really the thing to do here. She needs to give me some benefits, but she needs to get an appointment for me. So how am I going to be able to have the desire to see this lady?
don't elaborate the company profile so much. Don't talk about the profile. The brief, what you're doing.
Yes.
Some benefit.
Yeah.
Just straight away to the point.
Yes, Catherine.
We have to determine the customer need first.
Determine the customer need first. Right. Yes, that's a good point. Let me just write that down. Stay there a minute. So we're coming to that next. Does anyone know what that means? Only because you read it in the book, right?
No, usefulness.
Yes. I showed you before, okay? Dominant. Anyone heard of that? Not heard of it? Anyone not heard of it? Put your hands up. Right, if you've not heard of it, and you're in sales, what the hell has happened to your sales training? Because that is the most important thing about sales. It's the dominant buying motive. That is the reason why the customer will buy today. This is the most crucial thing about any sales, is knowing what the client wants. Also, Crystal, in your research, how do you do your research about a company? Normally, how do you do your research? Well, how do you research the company needs your product?
Actually, I don't know.
You don't know that?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Everybody needs my company services
How do you know that?
because they have washroom.
I see.
Everybody have washroom.
Okay.
They have an entrance.
Have you been in their washroom?
No.
No.
That's
Why
why I
not?
want to make an appointment to enter their washroom.
Okay, well, what I suggest you do is, okay, as far as practical goes, maybe a little difficult, but what I would do if I was you, is I would go to the place, meet the receptionist and use the toilet.
Yes.
Correct or not?
Yeah.
Is that possible?
No, because in factories, in Penang, a lot of factories. In factories, you need to really see the person in charge. The guard will allow you simply go in to use the washroom. That's
Yes,
it.
you need an appointment to get in. So sometimes practically it's not possible. However, do you know anybody who works in the factory?
I mean some.
You know somebody? Right, if you know somebody who works there, how's that going to help you? Have they used the washroom?
They are looking for which position, whether they can meet with each other.
Yeah, but have they, the friend that you know at the factory, have they used the washroom? Yes. So will they give you feedback?
But there are hundreds of.
Yes, I know that, but do you know any of them personally?
Yeah,
You do?
some of them.
Right, so what are you going to do with them?
Call them and ask them.
Hello, what's your washroom like? What does it feel like when you pee in your urine?
Are you happy with
Getting some feedback from them.
Okay, so now we get into it. Okay, so you know that everyone that your customers has a washroom, yeah? But you don't know every one of your customers' condition for washroom, right?
Yes.
So what's the benefit to me of buying your mats? Listen carefully, come on guys.
Buy my bags.
What's the benefit to me in doing that?
Okay, it actually reduces dust and reduces pebbles and sandstones from coming to your offices.
What, you get sandstone pebbles in the toilet?
No, I mean in the entrance, or you mean the toilet?
In the toilet?
Okay, in the toilet it's basically to prevent slippery.
Ah. Okay.
You can travel water.
So what's the benefit to me? Yes,
She is
Catherine.
talking about the feature, not the benefit.
Yes, but so what's the benefit to me?
The workers' home for less injury,
Safety.
safety measures.
Safety is one of the safety measures.
Do you have any statistics on your levels of your safety of your mats?
Actually, I'm not in that division. It's a division, actually division.
But I'm not interested in the pebble division, I'm interested in the washroom. So you wouldn't
But
deal with
usually
that?
in that, if let's say you're interested in that division, usually what we do as a salesperson, we'll ask our other division colleague to come over.
Ah.
That's
Okay, I see. what you mean. So you pass over the call to somebody else.
Yes.
Right. You think that's a waste of time?
In the company policy is like that, so
Okay, that's company policy. However, you can make it, you can optimise the company policy, right?
yeah.
Right. So what? How can she optimise her phone calls? So she's not wasting the time. Come on, think. Let's imagine she makes every phone call she makes. They want washroom. They don't want the new product. Does that ever happen to you?
So what is
Yes.
her division?
What's your division?
My division is dealing with air quality side. I have an ozonizer, we call that. It's a UV light tube that helps to eliminate malodor.
Right, now the problem, Crystal, is that you've only just told me that after 20 minutes. And I'm not on the phone with you yet. The first thing you told me on the phone was what? What did you tell me? You sold floor mats. That's what came through on the phone. Let me finish. You said 3 divisions, but the first thing you said was floor mats. Correct me if I'm wrong here.
Yes.
Right, that's the first thing you said. So what's the person going to think on the other end of the phone? Think, common sense. The first thing you say on the phone, they will latch onto. You said floor mats, I think you sell floor mats. So what you're going to have to do now, you have to rewind it and pitch again and get back to the product you want to get back to. See, most people, this is where they fail. This is where they fail. It's called this. Keep it simple, stupid! Okay, this is where you're failing right now, Crystal. You're filling the phone call with bullshit. Information they don't need. That's why you're wasting your phone calls right now. Can you see that? Have you learned anything today? Excellent, right. So, explain more about the benefits of what you're actually doing in your division, because I'm not clear yet. You've got an air thing, air quality, that's what I hear. Right.
It actually helps reduce bacteria and viruses in the environment, eliminate malodor or bad smell.
Yeah.
It is the 2 major functions. It also can kill all sorts of airborne particles.
Okay, that's what you do purely. You don't sell anything else.
No, nothing else.
Okay. And you sell it to companies.
Yes, we go on service basis. We don't sell product. We service out, meaning you sort of rent out the unit.
You mean you rent the unit?
Yes, we don't
And then
sell.
you service it?
Yes, services, quarterly basis.
You rent the unit, you lease it basically?
Yeah, lease.
Right, and then you service it. How much is it?
Average, for smaller unit it costs about 80, for bigger unit it costs about 130.
Okay, and that goes where?
But
Where does it go?
it goes to anywhere, washroom, offices,
Okay, so what's the benefit?
production.
Fresh air.
Fresh air, correct or not?
Yeah.
Right, is that the benefit?
Clean and healthy environment.
Being in a healthy environment. So, how can she change her questions on the phone to get my attention? Right, for example,
We're looking at
listen carefully. Listen to this. Okay. I'm sure you're working in a healthy environment. That's what you say first of all on the phone. If I could provide something where you had a healthier environment and it cost you less a month to service it, would you be interested? Did you get that? What I said? Right, so what it is, I paid them a compliment first of all. It's where most salespeople fail again. They don't pay enough compliments. So let's imagine the phone call went well. I would say, you're the client, I work for you now, Crystal. Okay, you're my boss. Okay. Sir, Mr. Mark, if you don't mind me asking, I'm sure you work in a healthy environment. Is that true? Is that important to you?
Not really.
Okay, well what if the air was bad? What if you breathed in some bad air and had to go to hospital? Would it be important then?
But my company air very clean.
Sure. I'm sure it's lovely and beautiful and clean. I'm showing up to do a survey of how you feel about your environment in the place that you work right now. We're launching a fantastic product, and we're just hooking up with local companies to see if we can work together, if there's anything that maybe we can synergise with. So what am I doing now?
Physiology.
I'm building rapport, but what am I also trying to achieve here? Right, because what do most companies now do? What's the strategy?
Strategic alliance.
Strategic alliances. And this is what you need to communicate on the phone, by the way. Alright? So listen, I'm not here, I'm not on the phone to sell you anything. Also say that. Yes. Say that. Listen, I'm not on the phone to sell you anything. If you want to buy it from me, fantastic. If not, no, I can't sell you something you don't need, right? Would you agree? I'm not on the phone to do that. I'm on the phone to make an appointment with you to see if we can do an alliance together, because I feel that maybe some synergy there. And maybe we can benefit each other as a company. Like your company can benefit our company, and our company can benefit your company. But what I need to know is just a 5-minute chat of how we can do that, and what we basically do and how we can do it. Because some companies we've aligned with we've improved their business. We've not sold them anything, but we've improved the business. But they've given us other clients on their side, and we've given them more clients on their side. So can you see there's like a benefit to each party there?